Unlock rapid manifestation with this forgotten universal law. Deep within you lies a spark that guides you forward, the law of inspired action. Let's uncover how to turn your dreams into reality by acting on your deepest inner nudges. This law is the bridge between vision and manifestation, between desire and reality. It reminds us that action taken from alignment, not anxiety, is what truly moves the needle. Inspired action arises when you're attuned to your higher self, when clarity replaces confusion, and when movement is born from inner knowing rather than outer pressure. Dreams are the seeds of your soul's potential. But no matter how vivid or powerful your dream is, without action, it remains a beautiful thought. The law of inspired action teaches us that dreaming is only half of the equation. The other half is movement. When you rise to act on your vision, when you bring that dream down from the mental realm into the physical, you begin to co-create with the universe. That's when doors open. That's when shifts begin. You are the one who brings your vision to life through action that feels guided and true. Not all action leads to alignment. There's a vast difference between forced effort and inspired movement. Forced action feels heavy, like a burden you carry out of obligation or fear. It drains you. Inspired action feels like lightness, like following an intuitive pull that excites and energizes you. One is exhausting, the other is expansive. When your actions are led by intuition and fueled by purpose, they ripple with impact. You move in flow, not resistance. That's the sweet spot of creation, where manifestation feels natural, not forced. Inspired action begins with inner awareness. It's not something you figure out, it's something you feel. And to feel it, you must get quiet, go inward. That's where your soul speaks the loudest. In the silence between thoughts, in the stillness between breaths, you begin to receive the nudge, the insight, the clarity. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, or moments of solitude, these practices help you hear your higher guidance. And when you're connected to that space, inspired action naturally reveals itself, gentle, powerful, and right on time. The universe is always in conversation with you through signs, symbols, and synchronicities. When you're tuned in, you start noticing the repeating numbers, the perfectly timed message, the opportunity that seems to appear out of nowhere. These are not coincidences, they're confirmations. They're signals pointing you toward your next inspired step. When you follow these cues with trust and openness, you begin to dance with divine timing. The world becomes magical, meaningful, and alive with guidance. You don't need to know the whole path to begin. Inspired action often comes as just one step, and that's all you need. Take the step in front of you, and the next will appear. It's like walking through fog. The road becomes clear as you move. Each small step is a declaration to the universe, I'm ready. And when you declare that with your energy, your momentum builds. Momentum attracts opportunities. The staircase of your dreams unfolds, one aligned action at a time. Here's the truth. Inspired action doesn't always feel comfortable. In fact, it often asks you to stretch, to leap, to leave behind what's familiar. That flutter in your chest, that trembling before the jump. That's the edge of transformation. Inspired action isn't free from fear, but it's filled with faith. It's your soul telling you, this is the way. And when you trust it, even with shaky hands and a racing heart, you activate courage. And the universe meets your bravery with miracles. Once you take inspired action, release the need to control the outcome. Plant your seed and trust the timing. You don't need to micromanage the process. The universe is already working behind the scenes. When you act from alignment and then surrender, you open the doorway to divine unfolding. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring, it means you trust deeply. You allow room for miracles to manifest without force. Inspired action is your part. The results, that's up to something greater. When the spark of inspiration hits, move. Don't overthink it. Don't let the fear dilute the fire. That surge of energy comes with a window, an energetic charge that fuels momentum. Inspired action has its own timing. If you wait too long, the clarity fades. The doubt creeps in. But if you trust the feeling and move quickly, you catch a powerful wave that can carry you to places logic never could. Act while the energy is fresh. It's your soul calling you forward. Every inspired action, no matter how small, deserves to be honored. Celebrate the moments you listened to your gut. Celebrate the courage it took to follow your intuition. These are not just steps, they're breakthroughs. Gratitude magnifies your ability to receive more inspired guidance. It tells the universe, I noticed, I'm aligned, I'm ready for more. As you celebrate the little wins, they multiply. And over time, you'll look back and realize those small actions built an extraordinary life. When you live by the law of inspired action, you become more than a thinker. You become a channel, a clear vessel through which divine ideas, creativity, and opportunities flow. You no longer chase your dreams, you attract them. You no longer doubt your path, you embody it. Life becomes a beautiful unfolding where every action feels aligned and every step is filled with purpose. This is what it means to live in flow. This is what happens when your actions align with your soul. Your dreams are waiting, not for perfection, not for the right timing, but for your movement. The law of inspired action calls you to act, not from fear, but from faith. When you listen to your intuition and move with intention, the universe responds in ways more beautiful than you could ever plan. So breathe deeply, tune in, and take that first inspired step. Your journey begins now.